better and get more sleep, and then I'll be fine. I'm not just a physical creature. They tell me that I just need some more friends in my life and I'll be okay, because they assume I'm only a social creature. They tell me I just need a little more money, and if I pay them some tithes, someone will come my way, as if I'm just an economic creature. They've limited me to some kind of social economics, emotional, physical creature, and I'm more than just that. I am a spiritual being that's been stamped in the image of God. And you can't solve my problems with the simplified solutions. And you can't solve your problems with their simplified solutions either. At the end of the day, none of it isolated is the issue. The Bible says that a man knows his own bitterness, but his joy no one can understand. And what that means is that nobody really understands you. Nobody really gets you. Like, your mama doesn't really get you. She can sit on the edge of your bed when you're having a tough time. What's wrong? Or I'm just, oh, well, okay, what about it? Yeah, I understand. No, you don't really understand. You kind of do, but you're not in here. You don't get it all. You don't get how it's affecting me. Your husband, your wife, they don't really get you. The Bible also says that a man's ways seem innocent to him, but God knows every motive. And that means you don't even know yourself. You whistling along, thinking everything's fine, and God's like, you all jacked up. You're not okay. People don't really get you, and you don't really get you, and that means at the end of the day, you're alone. You're so alone. And the only person who really understands you, the only person who really knows you, the only person who really gets you is God. And if he is just this entity, if he's just this religious figure that you come to church on Sunday and sing about and you talk to when things go wrong, you don't know him personally, you're not intimate with him, you're alone. If you don't know him intimately, if you think he doesn't really exist, you're alone. You're so alone. And what are you going to do? You're going to do what everybody does. You're going to try to fill that empty void, that unsatisfying, unfulfilling life you have with fleeting things. You're going to hook up with somebody and think that that person is going to solve all your problems. I love her, I love him. You stay together long enough, you're going to see, oh, they didn't fix it. They didn't fix it. They showed me some more problems. You're going to get that car and you're going to ride in it and you're going to be like, yeah, I feel better. And then you're going to realize it went away. It all just goes away. Nothing fulfills us on this planet. The Bible says these pleasures are fleeting. They're not fulfilling. They don't really satisfy us. They don't really solve our issues. What we're looking for is fulfillment, is satisfaction, is purpose, is God. And what we're looking for is ultimately the tree of life. See, in the Bible, when Adam and Eve ate the fruit, it was like, y'all got to go now. God put an angel in front of the tree of life, swinging a sword, like, oh, get back. Leave alone. But then when you get to the New Testament, you see over and over again, the Bible keeps talking about this tree, and Jesus dying on a tree and hanging from a tree. Galatians 3:13 says, he who hangs from a tree is cursed. Symbolic, it's a picture that Christ is our tree of life, that Christ is hanging on this tree, and he is life. He is the fulfillment that we need, that will satisfy us. And what he's done on that tree is he has taken upon himself our curse. See, we messed up. We turned our back on God, and now we're alone and unfulfilled. And Jesus steps up to the plate and hangs on the cross and takes that curse upon himself by having God turn his back on him. And Jesus, for once, is alone. And God is not with God, and he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? He's borne our curse. He said, listen, I took it on myself so that you can now know God and be fulfilled and be satisfied. I ask that you would turn away from all those vain, foolish things that you thought would satisfy you. They're called idols. Turn away from them and turn to Jesus. Turn away from them and turn to Christ. That's your only hope. He's your only hope. Jesus is your fulfillment. Jesus is your satisfaction. God bless you.